Hello. Welcome. Wait for people to jump on. Hopefully this quick live gives you so much needed support and guidance when considering trying to bring in additional income for your family. I know that is a big question when people are starting to make money online, is how do I even start? Because there are so many options and it's terrifying. You're trying to make money online, you're trying to find the right path, and a lot of people get hung up on not even beginning because they're terrified to make the wrong choice or join the wrong program, or it's going to be too difficult, or there's too many expenses along the way. So I have tested 17 of the most popular make money online side hustles and deep dove into each of them and really saw them through to see if the average person could make money with these options. And unfortunately, there are some super scammy practices out there. I did get ripped off quite a bit. There's a few that I mention on my page quite often that I would run away from, stay away from. A couple that have gone under since I started trying them. But I have taught hundreds and hundreds of students in my community on how to make money online, and I deeply listened and I went back to my own experience when I first got started. What did I need? What was I missing? What was holding me back? All of those things. What could I do for my community to help them get to where I am faster? I was able to build a multiple six-figure business in 6 months. And I want you to hear me when I tell you that I was just a nobody, an average mom. I'm in heart failure. I've got some health issues. My daughters are 15 and 8. I was a single mom for 7 years. I was struggling to run my microblading business, doing permanent eyebrows. And I was just banging my head against the wall, having a hard time putting food on the table. We were about to get kicked out of our condo. And I've always been an entrepreneur. And I saw all these kids making money on TikTok. I saw these parents and kids and moms making money on Instagram. And I was like, you know what? If they can do it, why can't I do it? And so I set out to learn how to even just bring in business on Instagram for my microblading business. And it turned into this amazing, beautiful, beautiful journey of success and learning and helping other people. And I had no idea it would turn into this, but I'm so grateful to be here now because I'm helping so many people literally just take their own stories or things that they already know about or something that they're good at or passionate about and turning it into income online and doing it simply without the overwhelm and confusion of where to start. So I took the last 6 months, I pretty much put my own businesses on hold to build this for my community. I took survey after survey, asking what they need, asking what was holding them back. And I guess let me ask you a question. When getting started with a side hustle, what are the few things that are really, really holding you back? One is likely, and feel free to tell me here what's holding you back. One I hear often is, I just don't know where to start. There are too many options and I'm not sure, I just do not want to choose the wrong one. What actually works? So I broke those down. Like having to subscribe to hundreds of dollars a month with softwares and funnel building software and hosting platforms and websites, that was a big deal too. So many people are like, when I first broach in to this make money online gig, like, I don't want to be spending hundreds of dollars each month while I'm building. That's a huge thing. And something that I struggled with myself. I subscribed to probably, gosh, I can't count right now, but I know at least 8 different software programs trying to build. And I would be like, this is too difficult, or this isn't what I want, or that's not working. And I wasted so much money. In this grand adventure of figuring out side hustles, I've spent over $10,000. And thank goodness I've made multiple hundreds of thousands of dollars because of it. But not everybody will continue if they keep hitting roadblocks about, oh, that's the wrong system. I can't do that. That's not what I need. And then they give up. And I just wasn't going to give up. So thankfully, I persevered and found what works. But when getting started, you also are like, I'm not sure what my niche would be. I don't even know what product I would want to sell. I don't know what if I don't have the knowledge to create a product? And so we deep dive into product creation and niche development in the 30-day breakthrough Kickstarter. I wanted it to be quick. I wanted it to be simple. And I spent 6 months building this for everyone to be successful. And I want to help you be more successful than me. That is my end goal. If I can't get you to where I am within a year, then I'm failing. So everything I have in me went into building this to make it super, super compatible with your life, super simple. Something that I insisted on. My husband, Brandon, he's the brains, he's the tech guy, he does my back end stuff. So we get the massive luxury of all of my side hustle knowledge and success and knowledge on how to go viral and how to post to make sales. We get all of that, but we get him on the back end with the brains building all of this for us. And I was relentless. It's taken this long to launch because I refused to do it any other way. I am setting up and building the software so that when you guys come into the 30-day breakthrough, I'm hosting and paying for all of your systems, all of your setup. So you're going to be able to host your funnel, host your products, do your email marketing, advertise, capture leads, all of that for free. While you guys are with me, you are not going to have to decipher what softwares and landing pages and to use StanStore, link in bio, Linktree, all these things that I tried. No, you have it all set. When you come into this program, I built you an account so that you have all of those things for free. And Brandon runs a tutorial showing you very simply how to use it. And we help you set it up. So all of those things are out of the way. You're not having to pay for any of those software and programs while you're just starting out. While you're just trying to learn and get your feet under you, you're not going to be bleeding out money before you're starting to make it. So that is something that is so beautiful. And I'm so grateful that we figured it out to be able to bring that to you so you're not having to run around and just bleed your wallet dry before you make your money. So that is part of Kickstarter. Kickstarter also, my community is $225 per month, and it's so helpful. I'm in there helping people work through things, and I'm always available to talk to you. I'm also in my DMs all the time, but I'm going to be spending way more time in the Kickstarter community. It's $225 a month. When you join the 30-day breakthrough Kickstarter, I'm giving you 3 months free because I want to be helping you directly. I want to have direct touch with you, your product, what you're learning, how to help, all your questions. So you're getting 3 months of that continued support. And mostly we launch into, getting your head right. This might sound woo-woo for some, but it matters how you feel. It matters how you handle emotion. It matters knowing what the difference is between motivation and drive, motivation and discipline. That is a profound module that I took so much time with all that I've learned and everything that I've been through to help you get your head right and your heart right and grow your compassion for yourself and physically and mentally and emotionally be prepared for the kind of success that we're working for. If you don't love yourself, if you're not prepared for this level of success, even reaching that mountaintop isn't going to feel like you want it to. Having that amount of income flood in, you'll just lose it. It's crazy, but that's what's happening. I've watched so many stories of people doing this that get wild success and they didn't really know how to handle it and they lose it or they give up and it's just not what they needed. So getting your head right in week 1, learning what your niche is going to be, really nailing very specifically who you're talking to, why you're talking to them, and how to talk to them to capture their attention, their trust, and eventually have them become clients or students or just people who purchase your product. It is so important to nail your niche. And that's what holds a lot of people back is I don't even know what my niche would be. I've got 10 different things it could be. Which one should I do? So I walk you through the market research and show you how to see, is this idea going to be profitable? That's basics right inside Kickstarter. You're also going to be learning the software that I provide. It's super simple. It's the easiest, and I needed it to be because I am an absolute dense on a computer. I struggled endlessly when I first got started because I struggle with technology. And if that's in your way, that just stops up the whole process. If you're trying to build something and then you just cannot do it or you do not know how, that's so demotivating. So a vivid, easy to follow tutorial on how to use the simple systems that I'm building for you that you won't be paying for. And we're going to drop into product creation. I have figured out how to use ChatGPT in such a profound way that it makes every single thing I do 10 times easier, and I get through it 10 times faster. And you just go through a process of training your ChatGPT to know you, know your voice, know your strengths, know what you can provide for people, know the way that you write, know the way that you want to come across, and it will literally write these things for you step by step, super simple. And I've created super complicated prompts that I wrote and tested. And all you do is take these prompts, plug them into ChatGPT, once we figure out your niche, put the age range you're looking to market to, and it will come up with a whole marketing strategy for you. And the biggest way people are making money right now online is because the e-learning market is absolutely booming. It is on fire. It is helping people quit their jobs. It is insane. I have never seen an opportunity like this to create a simple digital product with your niche or knowledge that you already know, or stories, whether you're into holistic health, or you are good at building things, or you're a cook, or you're good at Excel, or you're good at building funnels for people, or copywriting, or literally anything. You can take anything that you know about, that you're above average knowledge in, because people only need you to be 10 steps ahead of where they're at to want to learn from you. So literally anything. We deep dive to figure out what that thing is going to be, and I walk you through and I give you these prompts to ChatGPT. You just plug in your information and it will build it for you. Super simple. And then say you get a digital product that you love and it's super valuable and you can sell it for $500. I have a student that has a $1,000 product online right now. Or whether it's all the way down to something as simple as a $27 how-to guide that just sells on autopilot because I'm teaching you how to create the content that sells. I have content that's gone wildly viral, millions and millions of views. I've gotten tens of thousands of followers from one reel, and I can do that on repeat. And it's crazy. You just have to learn these simple steps. So in week 4, we go through all of what goes into making very converting content, capturing people's attention, helping them trust you, how to get your message across in the way that will sell without ever having to feel salesy. I'm never salesy. I don't have to be salesy. People purchase over and over because I just show them what it is that I have the solution for. I talk to them in a way that helps them unlock connecting to me, and I teach that in week 4. I think I have 10 videos that go deep diving into what kind of content you need to be creating. But the biggest thing that I was insistent on in creating the Breakthrough Kickstarter was taking all of the knowledge from the 17 different make money online options that I have deep experience with and extracting the most important parts, getting rid of all the fluff and all the noise that you don't need yet. One thing I hear all the time in my DMs is, well, what do I do about taxes? How do I file taxes once I make all this money? Or, oh my gosh, how do I set up an LLC? And I'm like, let's worry about setting up the LLC once you have a business rolling. Let's worry about taxes and finding all that information once you have the income to change your tax bracket. There's just 100 nuanced things that are inside these 30, 40-hour courses that you just simply do not need, and it muddies things and it confuses people, and they jump ahead or they don't know where to start or they pick the wrong options. And Kickstarter is to give you exactly the information you need right now, only the information you need, and in order and in a very digestible way so that you have the most profound base and foundation for building this sustainable income online. I'll go back a second and tell you about this master resale rights craze that lit the internet on absolute fire for about a year. It started last year in February. Zach and Hannah Pippins came out with a course called The Roadmap to Riches, and they attached a license to it where you could resell that program for 100% profit and pocket all the profit. People pay you directly. And it set the world on fire. And so many people jumped in, and it was such a blessing, but people forgot what the point of this course was. It was a business development course teaching you all the ins and outs of how to grow an online business or help your existing business. And it was such awesome education, but it evolved, and there's so much in it now. There's 30 hours, and people don't know how to go through it in order, and they were just selling it. They weren't even going through the course. They were just grabbing this course and buying it and trying to sell it and cram it down people's throats. They didn't have the foundation. They didn't know how to talk to people. They didn't even really know what their niche was. Not everybody's niche is going to be make money online. In fact, I'd say a small percentage of people's niche is teaching people how to make money online. The video's frozen. Is it actually? Can you guys give me a thumbs up if you guys are still seeing me properly? Oh, it does look like it's frozen. You guys see me? Yeah? Is it working? So people started getting greedy, and they started just trying to slam these courses down people's throats. All you were seeing was, I made $10,000 this week. I made $100,000 this month, driving their flashy cars, showing you this lifestyle, but only a small percentage of people were actually succeeding with just reselling it. And then hi from the UK, once the master resale rights idea was unleashed, then that let the whole world start creating courses. And all of a sudden, people were throwing course after course after course out there. And I'm sure most of you have seen, if you're on my page, you've probably seen the Make Money Online Frenzy and seen people post about this. And they were selling courses to people, and because they got their profit, there was no commitment to help them. So they would just ditch them. They would ghost their clients. They would ghost the people they were supposed to be helping and leave them on their own. And it really, really ruined the space. It made people super disheartened. I started getting comments on my posts like, ugh, courses, we're sick of courses. Courses are scams, blah, 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 all this scam. And people felt that way because they were left on their own to just deal. And not everybody is capable of just taking information and applying it in a way that builds huge wealth. I know that very well because lots of my students came in and needed additional help. And I was there, right there with them. I stayed up so many nights when I was going viral and getting a lot of sales because I insist on answering every single DM myself with thought and love because I care about your success. This saved my life. Finding this online space, finding that I could make money online from my home with my kids, even if I was in the hospital or not feeling well that day, I could make money. In fact, the last time I had a hospital stay was in February. I had a 4th real life actual diagnosed heart attack, and I was in the hospital, and I made $8,000 while I was there. And there's nothing like being able to live your life under any circumstances and not be so terrified that you're going to lose your job or get demoted or not be there and then you won't get the raise, or depending on a boss to have some empathy for you. That is something that has changed my life. And being able to show others how to get that has been so life-changing for me and fills me more than anything on planet Earth. Watching my students have success has changed me, and I'm so grateful for it. So the master resale rights thing burned hot and bright. People weren't doing it right. They weren't caring about other people. They were putting money before people, and it kind of broke the space. And so it kind of muddied this whole environment where all of you now are going, I don't even know where to start. There was 3 separate courses that I bought to help myself along the way because I needed to learn social media better or a certain thing about this or that. And I would message the person like, so is this right for me? If what I'm understanding, this is good for me? 100%. Of course it helped me, blah, blah. And when I would get inside, I was like, what did I just buy? This is not what I thought it was. It's choppy, it's unorganized, it's not helpful. And I was upset that someone would do that. Someone would sell something and insist that it's what I needed and it be garbage, like actual garbage. So knowing that and knowing how many other people that hadn't already seen success bought that course and that was their first introduction to trying to make money online, how disheartening, how awful. Shame on anybody who's done that. And there was so much of it going on. So I stopped. I put my business on hold and I was like, hey, I know that I know how to help people do this the right way. And the best thing you could possibly do for yourself is learn from someone who has had a very difficult time learning it. Because I have been through all the struggle. I have banged my head against the wall, and I swear my neighbors thought I was just in here yelling and fighting with someone all day while I was growing this, but it was just me. I was freaking out at me, almost breaking my laptop because I just cannot get my head around technology. So now that that is established, understand the simplicity that I insisted on putting in 30-day Kickstarter because I needed it to be that way. And when Brandon is building this and explaining it to me, if there's anything that I'm like, wait, how do you do that? I don't understand. No, I don't know. Wait, go back. I'm like, if I feel that way, my students would feel that way. So we have to simplify it. And we have spent 6 whole months with my business on hold, my income basically on hold, other than one-on-one coaching, to build this for you. And the community aspect is so helpful. I put my one-on-one coaching on hold last month because I want to be fully present for everyone inside Kickstarter. I will be in there. I will be answering your questions. I will be looking at your product ideas. I will be giving you feedback. I was charging $2,100 for 4 sessions with me. I'm not doing that anymore. I put that on hold to be with you inside Kickstarter to ensure your success, The only way that you don't find your niche, get your head right, get your heart right, find the product that you're going to promote or build the product that you're going to promote and know exactly what kind of content is going to help you make the income you're after, the only way that you do not succeed inside the 30-day breakthrough Kickstarter is if you don't do it. That is how I feel because that is how much energy and effort and love I have put into building this super simple program. It is supposed to be easy to follow, easy to implement, easy to digest. The biggest things that get in our way is not knowing our niche, not knowing our product, not knowing where to start, and not knowing what services or software or wanting to pay for it while trying to grow, and not having a massively supportive community with the person who's teaching you inside helping you. I have covered all of those bases. I made sure of it. So I'm launching the 30-day breakthrough Kickstarter on December 26th. And that launch date was very intentional too. First off, that date means something to me because that is the day that my business took off last year. I'd worked endlessly and tirelessly for 10 weeks, every single day, posting 3 reels a day, learning from all these programs, spending 12, 14, 16 hours during the day, every day for 10 weeks because I was desperate. I was about to get kicked out of the house that I'm in right now if I didn't pay him on January 1st. It was over. It was done. He'd already worked with me. I just didn't have the money. So I blew up my credit cards, determined to learn which ways to make money online. And it had been 10 weeks. It was December 26th. And I was like, I don't know what to do because I've worked my guts out endlessly, tirelessly with all these options. I had posted 125 pieces of content and reels and it wasn't making the money. December 26th, something changed. I had been working and I thought nothing was happening, but in the background, people were trusting me. People were watching my story. People were watching the struggle. And when we think about success, we want it to look like this from the starting point all the way up to our goal. And that just isn't how it is. It certainly wasn't for me. I looked like I was flatlining for 10 weeks. But then I skyrocketed and I earned $6,000 between the day after Christmas and New Year's. And my birthday was January 3rd, and I had just the worst birthdays a few years before. It was a terrible abusive relationship. And I remember just crying and being so grateful and unbelievably overwhelmed. I made $3,000 that day on my birthday. That's how much I was making in a month, working 2.5 jobs. I say 2.5 because one was a side hustle. I was working 2.5 jobs, killing myself for $3,000 a month, and I made that in a day on my birthday. I need you to understand what is possible for you. I'm no one special. I didn't know what I was doing. I had no clue how to even post on social media, but I spent hundreds of hours learning, and it worked well. Hundreds and hundreds of thousands of dollars I was able to earn this year. And that is mind-blowing. And I have reinvested. Hi, Lily. My daughter's on here. And I have reinvested so many thousands of those dollars in myself for this purpose, for this program. I just dropped $18,000 on a mentor because good mentors have good mentors. And I insist on being the very best, smartest version of myself for those that I'm teaching. So all of this has gone in to create something so simple and so straightforward to help you get started online, earn the income you want, gain your freedom back, stop stressing so badly. Stressing is the big reason behind my why, about why I'm so passionate to do this for you, because stress nearly killed me. My heart attacks they couldn't figure out why. They went to put in stents. There were no blockages. My cholesterol was good. My blood pressure was good. My blood was good. Nothing made sense for this to keep happening to me. 4 times this happened. And no doctors could nail down why until I went to one more cardiologist who was like, what's your stress like? I was like, what do you mean? Doesn't everybody stress? He's like, yeah, but some people's bodies cannot take it. Stress kills people. Stress is a massive problem with heart conditions and heart disease. And heart disease is the #1 killer of people worldwide. So because this has saved me, because this has given me my life back, because I can spend time with my kids and not worry about what's going on, and I have the income and I've paid off my debt, we get to travel anytime we want, that is what I want to bring to you. That relief. And I care so deeply that you succeed because it has meant the world to me. I started a podcast to help people heal. I started a podcast to tell my deepest, darkest stories. I've been through some things in order to help you not feel alone and in order to help you change your life for the better, because you only get this one. And if it's not for you, there's so many people also counting on you. And I feel like it's just crazy to be still and be stagnant and live a life that you don't enjoy. To live constantly hating it, constantly hating your relationship, constantly hating this job, constantly hating your debt, your circumstances, not being able to go do fun things while you're on this beautiful earth. Every day you wait is a day that you're just telling yourself that this is what you have to, this is fate, this is your life. And that sucks. And that makes you live in fear, puts you in the fear state constantly to hate things. And people always say, well, I'm just not motivated. I can't find my motivation. Oh, you're motivated. Anyone not doing anything to improve their life is very highly motivated not to stay where they're at. Because every time you decide you're going to make a change and you feel that drive and motivation, how quickly does it disappear? Motivation is the biggest scam on earth. We cannot depend on our motivation. We have to depend on our determination, our commitment to our why, our promises to ourselves, and our self-respect. I think about this all the time. We get so furiously hurt when someone that cares about us lies to us or doesn't fulfill a commitment to us We're hurt, it ends relationships, it causes fights. But how many times do we break promises to ourselves? A lot. And teaching you how to love yourself enough to let your determination rule you rather than your motivation, because that is fleeting, helps so many people succeed. All of that is inside the 30-day Breakthrough Kickstarter with all of my love and all of my attention, because I want you to have the life that you want, and I want you to love yourself, and I want you to have the win of getting the life you want and having the success you deserve and helping bless all of those around you because of what you've been able to create. It's so possible. And at the end of that 30 days, you're going to know exactly what you're doing. You're going to have a clear path forward, and you're going to have a massive plan for success. I look like I've been smoking a lot of weed. It launches December 26th. I wanted to eliminate the excuse of the holidays. I wanted to give you guys a break so you didn't have to think, oh, I have to jump on this. Oh, the holidays, presents, buying, present money, blah. December 26th is the day that changed my life. Actually, the day I started is the day that changed my life. But everything changed on December 26th. So, Breakthrough Kickstarter launches December 26th. You could go to my stand store, the link in my bio, and join the waitlist. And I'm going to be releasing a very special gift and opportunity. It's a discount. It's a big discount in the email list. And only those on the waitlist, the subscribed waitlist for Kickstarter, you just have to join my... Shoot! I don't think the link is up yet. I've been so busy building this. There's not a link up for joining Kickstarter. But if you join the waitlist... No. If you join my newsletter, link in bio, join my newsletter, I will be sending out this discount, and it is only valid for those who are in the newsletter. I'm so excited for you guys to join. Do you guys have any questions, any concerns? Are any of you excited about this? Have any of you tried other things that didn't work? I've literally dumped so many hours intensively with my students, asking what they needed, asking what was helpful, asking all of the questions to put it into Kickstarter. It's a 30-day program, so you're not overwhelmed. It gives you exactly the steps you need, only in the right order, without being overwhelming, with the community access for free, and all of your systems paid for. While you're with me, you're not going to have to worry about any of that. Oh, my course is absolutely the opposite of DWA for a lot of reasons. I own DWA, and I got a lot of reasons that I don't want to go into on here why I don't support or like DWA anymore. But one, it's pretty overwhelming, and it's focused on purely reselling a course. And I'm in the business of helping people create an idea that lasts and that is sustainable long-term, and a personal brand where they can take it all along their life journey, changing, adding, taking away, and growing it all on their own, so that no matter what happens in life or no matter how you change, your personal brand is going to be there for you for your whole life to help you earn money and help you retire early. That's the goal. I love you guys. Comment Kickstart 25 on literally any of my posts, and that will help you join the wait list, and you will get that big discount. And my teaching affiliate marketing. Yeah, we're deep diving into, when you're done with Kickstarter, you're going to know your niche. You're going to have all your systems set up and running. You're going to know exactly what you're promoting, whether you build a digital product or you do affiliate marketing. You're going to have something to bring in income, and you're going to learn exactly what kind of posts, how to post to bring in the audience. I gained 225,000 followers in under a year, you guys, because of these posts. I know how to help you get there. That's why I created this program. Never in my wildest dreams did I think that I would create a program. Never thought I would create a program, but this is killer. This is exactly what you need to get started. I love you guys so much. I hope that comes through in my content. And when you guys are DMing me, January 26th, everything changes. Bye.